Go.
Hi, good morning, Angleton, Texas. The Thanksgiving Day. I wanted to give you some gardening tips that seem to be working for me, and hopefully will help you in possible coming hard times. One of the most important things is this machine right here, cultivator. Just a light metal machine, and I planted all these rows here in one night, basically one day. Once you till the ground and get it loose, and then you just push this along, it's great upper body exercise, and it fills the rows up, and it keeps the weeds down by moving this along these rows. You just have to do it a couple of times a week, and you won't have any weed problems, and it helps aerate the soil. Now along these lines is where first I laid about a cup, 2 or 3 cups of commercial 12-24-12 fertilizer. I laid that down first to get it started here, because I don't quite have enough nutrients. And you see, if you just put the fertilizer just under the seed row, then the weeds won't get it in the middle. And so after you put down the light layer of the commercial fertilizer, you put down compost and topsoil, a layer on top of that to insulate it. You can't let the seed touch the fertilizer. And then you put your seed on top of that, and simply you just run along. Well, first of all, you created the place to lay the seed row with this blade right here, and then you lay down, like I say, the fertilizer, the compost, and then the seed, and then you come along beside it, and this pushes the dirt back on top and makes the rows. Again, this is a very, very important tool that I don't see used a lot. My grandfather had one, and that's what made me think about it. I didn't realize how well the thing worked. You don't even need a tiller after you get the soil loose. Now, something else I want to show you is this tree here, the moringa oleifera tree. This is the cure to world hunger. This is the billy goat of the tree world. It has so many uses. The bees make great honey from the little flowers, and you can also, they're edible, and I don't have any mature flowers right close by, but they're edible, and they make great tea. The leaves are super nutritious. They can be used in any spinach recipe, and they even make good baby food. They're full of vitamin A, C, B, calcium, folic acid, amino acids, and protein. The young roots can be used for horseradish sauce, and the sprouts are a tender, like a bean sprout vegetable. The young pods taste like asparagus, and the pods also make good water filters for filtering your bad or muddy river water. The old pods can be roasted and boiled, and 30% of their weight makes a cooking oil and lubricating oil or biofuel. The tree makes a good living fence, and it grows in most any tropical soil. It has to kind of be warm. It can freeze, but it can't ground freeze too deep, although you can cover it in freezing conditions. And it grows 15 feet in 9 months. It's just a prolific, grows like a weed. This is less than a year old. This tree here has grown. And it also produces a nice shade if it's too hot in the summer, or if you're in an arid region. You need to prune it down to 4 feet, and you can plant the prunings that you cut off, and they will grow. The bark can be used for medicine. It has an ephedrine type chemical in it that's a muscle relaxant and anesthetic. It also is an antibiotic, and it's similar to myosin when prepared properly. But this is the leaves of the moringa tree. Another thing that grows really well is this okra. It's gone past its point, but it really is prolific and will provide more food than you can eat. I want to show you some, thank you, Lavinia, some other trees that grew. The moringa, the fence got knocked down here by Hurricane Ike. The moringa trees here had just sprouted from seed I threw out. There's another one here. These are two little fig trees. But another trick that you can do is you take these plastic barrels and you cut them in half with a skill saw. They're very easy, and they make really good greenhouses. You can see the little tomatoes growing. And this is cilantro, which is also extremely high in vitamins and great.